So let's study about equivalent fraction. Okay. So equivalent fraction is what? You are seeing here half. We have taken 2 by 4, 3 by 6, 5 by 10. So let's see. Here I have taken 4 same size of what? For same size of I have taken the rectangles. So first rectangle I have divided into 2 equal parts. So this is what? This is 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Okay. Then second you see I have divided into 4 equal parts. So 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Then I have divided into 6 equal parts. So 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6 and 1 by 6. Okay. Then I have divided into 8 equal parts. So I can write it as 1 by 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 8. All are, each part is what? 1 by 8. So here I will take, from here I will take half. Half means I will cut this into equal half. Okay. So let's say I am cutting. Okay, this is half. Then here 4 parts are taken. I'll take, this is 1 by 4. If I'll take 2 parts from 4 parts, what will be there? This 2 part is known as 2 by 4. So let's say separate 2 by 4, 2 by 4. Okay. So next I have taken here, I have divided into 6 equal parts. So I need to take 3 parts from 6 parts. So I will take 3 parts. This first part, okay, second part and third part. So look at here. So I have taken 3 parts out of 6 parts. I will cut it and I will take these 3 parts. So these 3 parts are known as 3 by 6. Okay. Next, look at here. This whole rectangle is divided into 8 equal parts. So I will take 4 part. 4 part out of 8 parts. So this is 4 part out of 8 part. And these 4 parts are known as 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts are known as 4 by 8. So let's take. So look at here. This is 1 by 2. This is how much? 2 by 4. This whole part is 3 by 6 because 1, 2, 3. Out of 6 parts I have taken 3 parts. This is how much? Out of 8 parts I have taken 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts. That's why this whole is known as, this whole part is known as 4 by 8. So look at here. This is 1 by 2. Okay. I can write it as 1 by 2. This is 2 by 4. This is 3 by 4. And this is 4 by 8. I'll write it as 4 by 8. This one. So look at here. All are, we are writing different fractions. But look at here. The shape and size is equal. These are equal. These, the fractions which have, means which are different, but they have equal value. Okay. Equal value, those are known as equivalent fractions. So look at here. These are equal. Okay. Look, this size you can put on this. Okay. Look. You can put on this and you will put on this. All are what? Equal. But those are equal in value, but equal in value or equal in size, but they are different. Okay, look at here. 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6. I can write it as 1. Where is 1 by 2? 1 by 2. If I will multiply 1 by 2, I will multiply above 2, below 2. What I will get? 2 1 are 2 by 4. I will get 2 by 4. Okay. If I am multiplying 1 by 2, 3 above, below 3, what I will get? 3 by 6. 1 into 3 equal to 3. 1 into 2 into 3 equal to 6. So what I got? 3 by 6. 1 into 3, 2 into, like that. 4 by 8. So if I am multiplying above 4, below, multiplying numerator 4 and to the denominator also 4. What will get? 4 by 8. Like that, here it is written 5 by 10. How I will get? 1 by 2 into above 5 I am multiplying to the numerator and below to the denominator also I am multiplying 5. What I am getting? 5 by 10. So these are what? Equivalent fractions. Okay. So these fractions are equivalent fractions. So to find out equivalent fraction, what we'll do? We'll multiply both numerator and denominator by the same number. If I am dividing, if we have to divide equal number. If I am multiplying 10 here, 10 to the numerator, I will multiply 10 to the denominator. So I will get 10 by 20. So 10 by 20 is also a what? Equivalent fraction of 1 by 2. So to find out equivalent fraction of a given number, we may multiply both the numerator or denominator of the given fraction. Okay. So here it is written, find the equivalent fraction 3 by 5. Okay. So we have to find out 5 equivalent fractions. So 3 by 5, if you are multiplying 3 by 5 equal to 3 into 5 into, I will multiply with 2. What will get? 6 by 10. Like that, you can multiply 3 into 5 into 3. You can multiply 3 and 3 to the both to the numerator and denominator. What you get? 3 3 is 9, 5 3 is 15. Like that, I have found out 2 equivalent fractions. Like that, you can find out the 5 equivalent fractions. You can multiply 3, 4, 5, any number. Okay, number you will multiply to the both to the numerator and denominator. Another thing is there, another process you can find out equivalent fraction. You may divide both numerator and denominator by the same number. If you are dividing both numerator and the denominator by the same number, you will get equivalent fraction. So look at here, 9 by 15. Equivalent fraction, find equivalent fraction of 9 by 15 with denominator 5. So 9 by 15 is written. So you have to find out, you have to divide by same number. So how you will get 5 denominator? By dividing 3 you can find 5 denominator. So 15 divided by 3 equal to 5, you are knowing. So you will divide both numerator and denominator with the equal number. If you are dividing 15 by 3, then you will divide 9 by 3 also. So 9 divided by 3 equal to 3. So by this, so you can find out the equivalent fraction by multiplying the numerator and denominator with same number, or you can divide the numerator and denominator by same number. Okay. Next you see the product of numerator of the first equivalent fraction and the denominator of second equivalent fraction is equal to the product of denominator of first and numerator of the second. These two products are called cross products. So let's take an example. I have taken two equivalent fraction, 1 by 3, 3 by 9, because 1 into 3, 3 into 3. So we have got 3 by 9. So what you are saying, if you are multiplying the numerator of first fraction, numerator of first fraction is 1 and denominator of second fraction, you will multiply like this, 1 into 9 equal to how much? 9. So multiply denominator of first fraction to the numerator of second fraction. So 3 into 3. How much you are getting? 9. So product of this are known as, sorry, product of the first numerator into second denominator by and product of first denominator and second numerator is same, and these are known as what? Cross product. So 1 into 9, 3 into 10, like this. Here one example. You will do cross product, first numerator by second denominator, first denominator by second numerator. What you are getting? 2 into 15 equal to how much? 30. Then 3 into 10 equal to how much? 30. Like this you can find out. Okay. So here it is gone. I am again writing. Okay. So these are known as what? Cross product. 2 into 15, 3 into 10. This is what? Cross product in a equivalent fraction. Next we will see simplest form of fraction. How we can find out simpler form of fraction? So look at here. A fraction is said to be in the simplest or lowest form if its numerator and denominator have no common factor except 1. If they have no common factor, both numerator and denominator except 1, then that is the simplest form of fraction. Here it is written 36 by 54. So how you can find out? What you will do? You will first find out the SCF of the factor. Sorry, the numerator and denominator. So what you will do? So here it is a process. What you can do? You can divide it into same number, like 36 by 54 equal to 36 divided by 2. Then 54 divided by 2. How much you are getting? 18 by 27. But here they have common factor more than 1. Okay. So again what you will do? 18 divided by 9. 27 divided by 9. 9 common factor is there. 9 2 is 18. Then 9 3 is 27. Now you can divide more. No. What factor they have? Only 2 and 3 have only factor 1 factor, that is 1. So you can divide like this with the same number. Okay, you will divide the numerator and denominator with the same number so that you can find the what? Simplest form of the fraction. So this is how can we divide for this? If there will be a big number, then we cannot divide like this. Okay, and it will take so much time. So there is a shortest way to find out the equivalent fraction. Like what? First you will find out the SCF of the numerator and denominator. Then divide both of them by SCF. Look, here 36 and 54 is given. Okay, 36 by 54. So 36 is numerator and 54 is denominator. So find out the SCF. So 36, 2, 18 is 36, then 2 9 is 18, then 3 3 is 9, then 3 1 is 3. Okay, then find out the SCF of which? SCF of denominator, that is 54. Okay, that is how much? 227 is 54, then 3 9 is 27, then 3 3 is 9, then 3 1 is 3. So you can write it SCF of what you will write? First you will find out the SCF. So you can find out the SCF of SCF is how much? Here single 2 is there. SCF of 36 and 54 equal to 2 3 3. How much? 2 into 3 into 3. How much you are getting? 2 through just 6. 6 3 ja 18. Okay. So what you will do? We have found the SCF. Now what we'll do? We'll write the fraction 36 by 54 equal to 36. We'll divide the numerator and denominator by the SCF. 36 by 18, 54 divided by 18. So what you will get? 18 2 ja 36, 18 3 ja 54. So what you will do? In this simplest way, shortest way, what you will do? First you find the SCF, then you divide the SCF by both numerator and denominator. So you get the simplest form. So this is the shortest way to find out the simplest form of fraction. Next is like fractions. What is like fraction? The fractions with same denominators are called like fraction. Okay, so which are having same denominators. So look at here, 1 by 15, 2 by 15, 3 by 15, 8 by 15. Look, all these fractions have same denominators 15. So all these are what? Like fractions. Okay, so if I'll write 7 by 15, it is also a like fraction. If I'll write 15 by 13, is it like fraction? No, because they do not have same denominator. Okay, so fractions with different denominators are called unlike fractions. So we have like fraction and unlike fraction. So like fraction have same denominator, but unlike fraction have different denominators. So look at here, 27, 28. Here one has 27, one has 28 denominators. So 7 by 27 and 7 by 28 are unlike fractions. So unlike fractions sometimes have same numerators. So here you see same numerators. But it is also 8 by 15, 15 by 13. If we will consider, so these are also unlike fraction. They do not have same denominators, means they have different denominators. So like fraction and unlike fraction. Like fraction have same denominator, unlike fraction have different denominators. Now we'll see comparing fractions. So look at here, I have taken 3 rectangles. Okay, so 3 equal type of rectangles. Okay, equal size of rectangles. First I have divided into 2 parts, means each is 1 by 2. Okay, this is 1 by 2, this is 1 by 2. I have divided second rectangle into 3 parts, so each part is 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. And third one, I have divided into 4 equal parts. This one part is 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. If I'll take one part from this. Okay, so look at here. So look at here. Here 1 by 2 is bigger than 1 by 3 and 1 by 3 is bigger than 1 by 4. If we'll compare all those three, which one is the biggest? 1 by 2 is the biggest. Which one is the smallest? 1 by 4 is the smallest. So 1 by 4 is smaller than 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is smaller than 1 by 2. So by looking at the size, we can say that which one is bigger and which one is smaller. Which one is biggest, which one is smallest. Okay. So look at here. Here also we have taken this one. 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 3. This is 1 by 4, 1 by 5. By looking at the size, you can say that this part is 1 by 5 is smaller than 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is smaller than 1 by 3 and 1 by 3 is smaller than 1 by 2. So like that we can compare fraction. So let's see another methods are there to compare fraction. So look at here. First we will compare the like fractions. Okay. So here you are seeing the 2 circles. So all these 2 circles are divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 parts. Okay. So here I will take from here I will take 1, 3 parts, and from here I'll take 5 parts. So let's see. So look at here, I have cut this hole. So this one is how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means this is what? 5 by 8. And here you like, how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3. So this is what? 3 by 8. So look at here, 5 by 8 and 3 by 8. By looking at the size, you can easily say that 5 by 8 is bigger than 3 by 8. So this is about like fraction. So this is 5 by 8 and 3 by 8. Those are like fraction. How these are like fraction? Because both have the denominator same. So for two fractions with same denominator, the fraction with greater numerator is the greater. So you can say that here 5 is greater than 3. So greater numerator is 5. That's why 5 by 8 is greater than 3 by 8. Okay. By picture we have seen like this. Okay. By picture we can easily find out which one is greater. So 5 by 8 is greater than 3 by 8. But by looking at fraction, how you can say in like fractions, both are like fraction, which has numerator bigger, 7 or 8? 8 is bigger. That's why 8 by 10 is bigger than 7 by 10. Means 7 by 10 is lesser than 8 by 10. Here you will see 17 by 102 and 12 by 102. So 102, 102 both have same denominator. So these both are like fraction. So we can see 17 is bigger than 12. Means this numerator is bigger than this numerator. That's why 17 by 102 is greater than 12 by 102. Like this, you can find out. What you can find out? You can find out that you can write this one in ascending and descending order. Okay, 1 by 5, 11 by 5, 4 by 5, 3 by 5, 7 by 5. Okay, so you see which one is bigger. I will write in ascending order. So 1 first 1 will come. So 1 by 5. Then what will come? 3. 1 is lesser than 3. Then 3 is lesser than 4. So 4 by 5. 4 is lesser than 7. Okay. Then 7 is lesser than 11. So this is the ascending order. So you can write by yourself the descending order. 1 by 5, 3 by 5, 4 by 5, 1 by 5, 3 by 5, 4 by 5, 7 by 11 by 5. This is ascending order. Okay, so 1 by 5 is smaller than 3 by 5, 3 by 5 is smaller than 4 by 5, 4 by 5 is smaller than 7 by 5, and 7 by 5 is smaller than 11 by 5. So this is about comparing like fraction. This is very easy. So you have in like fraction, you have to see the numerator. Which numerator is bigger? That fraction is bigger. Which numerator is lesser? That fraction is lesser. Next we will see comparing unlike fractions. Okay, how we will compare unlike fraction? So let's see. We'll see unlike fractions. Okay. So look at here. I have taken this one. So this is what? Half. Okay. This is what? 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. And this is what? This is I have divided into 8 equal parts. So all are 1 by 8, 1 by 8. All parts are 1 by 8. So what I'll do? I have cut into pieces. So I have taken this 2 parts of 1 by 8. So this is how much? 2 by 8. I'll take okay. So I'll take okay, 3 parts. I have taken here 2 by 8 and this is how much? 1, 2, 3. This is how much? 3 by 4. Okay. Next, I'll take half of this portion. Okay, so half I have taken. So I have. Okay, so here you will see this one is what? This one is half. This one is 3 by 4. This one is 2 by 8. So by looking at the size, you can say that 3 by 4 is bigger than half. Then half is bigger than 2 by 8. So by look at the size. Okay, so this one is 3 by 4 is biggest, 2 by 8 is smallest. Okay, so 3 by 4 is bigger than half, half is bigger than 2 by 8. So here we can find out by size. So look at here, what I have done here, this is half, this part is 1 by 3 and this is 1 by 4. So by looking at the size, you can say that half is bigger than 1 by 3, 1 by 3 is bigger than 1 by 4. Okay, so this is the comparing. These are unlike fraction. Why? Because you see the denominators are different. Here you can see 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4. So denominators are different. Also these are unlike fraction. And unlike fraction, like this, by looking at the size, we can find out we can compare them. So let's find out another method to find out or to compare the unlike fractions. So if the numerator is same in two fractions, the fraction with smaller denominator is greater of the two. Okay, so look at here 2, 2, 2, 2, all the numerators are 2 and denominators are different. So these unlike fraction, how we can find which one is bigger? Which has the smaller denominator. So here you see 1 is smaller than 5, is smaller than 7, smaller than 9, smaller than 13. Okay, so which has small denominator is the biggest fraction. So 2 by 1 is greater than 2 by 5 is greater than 2 by 7. This 2 by 7 is greater than 2 by 9 and 2 by 9 is greater than 2 by 13. So in unlike fraction where numerator is same, all the numerator is same, the smallest denominator, which has smallest denominator, that fraction is biggest, and which has greatest denominator, that fraction is smallest. So 2 by 1 is bigger than 2 by 5. 2 by 5 is greater than 2 by 7 and 2 by 7 is greater than 2 by 9 and 2 by 9 is greater than 2 by 13. Another method by which we can find out, compare the fraction. Okay, unlike fraction like 4 by 5 and 5 by 6. What we'll do? Take the LCM of all denominators and find equivalent fractions with same denominator, that is LCM, and then compare. So 4 by 5 and 5 by 6. So LCM, how will find out? LCM of 5 and 6 equal to how much? 5 into 6 equal to 30. Because if we'll make it 5 1 ja 5, 6. Then 6 1, 6 1 ja 6. So 5 6 ja 30. Then what we'll do? We'll convert this 4 by 5 into equivalent fraction with denominator LCM. LCM should be denominator. So denominator we want 30. So 5 6 ja 30, 6 6, 4 6 ja 24. Next 5 by 6. 5 by 6 equal to 5 by 6 into, we need to make the denominator 30. So we'll multiply 5, 6 into 5. Numerator also 5 into 5. So 25 by 30. So look at here. Here, how now they have same denominator. Means same denominator means they became the like fraction. So what we'll do? the like fraction which has same numerator, bigger numerator, that is biggest. So 25 by 30 is bigger than 24 by 30. So hence what? 25 is 30 is how much? 5 by 6 is bigger than 4 by 5. Okay, like this you can find out, you can compare the fraction. Okay, and you can find out the which one is bigger and which fraction is small. So this is about today's class. I hope you have understood. Okay, thank you all.